What's poppin', guys? I'm back. It's Wednesday. I like to upload on Fridays. So today, since I did promise in the last video that I was going to try and get that 87 DL 240 wagon running in this video, we're going to have to hurry. So we're going to try and speed run this process. We're going to try and see how fast a single person can get a non-running abandoned Volvo running again. I hope to get it done by the end of the day. No promises, because as you guys saw, that car has been sitting for a hot minute, and who knows what's wrong with it. But we're going to try our best. So yeah, let's get to it. Still got a lot of stuff I need to do to that thing before we even try starting it, so we'll get to it. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but the first part of this video where I was putting the parts inside the washer, that was probably a day ago. Kind of got distracted, kind of this whole entire week. But the one thing that distracted me yesterday was I remembered I needed to do my taxes. And yeah, so I panicked. And I went, did my taxes like a good citizen. And hopefully we don't have any problems. Don't want no IRS knocking down the door. But yeah, that's it. I don't know. If you guys saw why, I mean, if you guys noticed that was kind of a weird cut, then you know why. The boy had to do his taxes. What's nice about installing these fuel pumps is, I don't know if you guys can see right there, there's like a keyway, and that same or opposite indent is on the gas tank right here. So I always thought there was a right way and a wrong way to install these things, or at least thought you could like twist them around, but yeah, you can't really install these wrong, which is always nice. And man, I do not usually buy special tools to do like specific jobs, but the one thing that I do not regret buying is this guy. I'll put the part number up for this guy. It's I bought it off IPD. It's a lock ring wrench. I don't know how else to explain it, but it helps taking off and putting back on those things. And I don't know how many times, it's easy taking them off. Just hit it with a hammer. But try putting it back on with a new O-ring. You'll bend that little locking ring every single time. So I definitely, not sad I invested inside one of these. Easy. Okay, so now for the fun part. We gotta push the 240 back inside the garage. So we'll get to that. So old tank is out, new tank is about to go in. I figured you guys didn't really need to see that. You saw me do this already a couple days ago. But it was a lot cleaner underneath the other car. I kind of rigged up me a spider web trap just so I can clean under here before I install everything. Look at that, that's nasty. I freaking hate spiders. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully grab as much of it as I can. Oh, okay, I thought that was a spider. Yeah, this is just disgusting. I'll get back to you when I'm done with this. So, as you can see, new gas tank's in. I got to disconnecting the main fuel pump and fuel filter, and I saw something that kind of ruined my day. What is that? This is like some weird aftermarket fuel pump. It's not supposed to have a connection like that on there. It's supposed to be a crush washer and a banjo bolt. And then they siliconed, like that's all like squishy silicone. They silicone the electrical connections together. Who even thinks about doing that? Like that is the most, excuse my language, but that is some crackhead shit. I have never seen that before. So I'm gonna try my best to get these wires out of here, and hopefully I can get the new fuel pump to, I guess, connect to whatever is going on under that silicone. But yeah, I guess, yeah, that kind of ruins my day. So I got most of the silicone off, and why was that a thing? Like, who thought that was a good idea? Like, that made no sense. There's bolts under here. Why are you using silicone? Well, I mean, it's not that bad. I can still get those bolts off and hopefully get this this new fuel pump to connect to these wires, but man, that is some weird stuff. What's funny is this is the same car that the battery terminals were, like the positive and negative were switched sides, so they could put like a cheaper battery in it. So I'm sure this is the same situation. Found a cheap fuel pump, didn't want to make it, you know, didn't want to pay for the one that would fit right, you know, the right way. But then again, why silicone? That makes no sense whatsoever. Like I advocate for people to go out and you know, work on your own car, figure out, you know, how your car works, save you some money, but at some point you just shouldn't be trusted with a wrench. But I don't know, we'll get to it. So we hit a bit of a road bump. New fuel pump, as every 240 fuel pump is supposed to look like. There's no threads on those little studs. And this is the one that the previous owner installed. And since he cut off the old wire connections that just pop right over this, I can't really just wire this guy back up. So I might need to run to the junkyard to see if I can cut those wires off of a different car and then wire them up to the car, and then I can plug this guy back in. But as it sits, I can't plug up this fuel filter. I mean, this fuel pump and new fuel filter, which I gotta do. But yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can run down there real quick. They close at 5. It's about 3:30, so I don't know if I'll have time. I'm like pretty much 40 minutes away from the well, not the nearest, but the one junkyard I know will have a 240 in it. So yeah, I guess I'll get back to you in a bit. So I'm really kind of running on my wit's end right now, but I got this jerry-rigged kind of setup with these jump leads. I can't find my black one, so I don't know. I mean, this should work. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm gonna go grab a piece of wire and try and jump the pumps from the fuse panel and see if I can get this guy to turn over. Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. 4. The in-tank fuel pump is putting in work, just I don't think it's enough. Oh wait. It might be working. One sec, let's see. Let me prop up the camera. Oh shit. Well, I looked away for a second. I don't know. I guess that works. Let's that looks like really clean gas. So I'm gonna pop that line back on and see if we can get this thing started. Okay, I'm gonna try and start it. I got the what's it called? The in-tank fuel pump running. God dang it. Well, I got the intake fuel pump running. I couldn't get the main fuel pump to do anything, so I'm just gonna try and turn it over and see what happens. This one was the one that kind of had stuff coming out of the exhaust pipe when I first tried to turn it over. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna see something fly out of there. So watch close. There we go. Okay, no, let's try it. Okay, we're getting spark. Yeah, it's just not getting fuel. Okay, proof of concept. If you pour gas inside one of the vacuum lines, it starts. So we know it's not getting fuel. Now we're gonna have to worry about that another day. Let me try and do that one more time. That was kind of funny. I got gas all over me. Hey! That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out the fuel pump situation, but at least we know it's not completely dead. It's got some life left in it. But yeah, let me get to that. What's poppin', guys? It is Thursday morning, day before I'm supposed to upload, and I'm heading to the junkyard right now. I just checked. The junkyard I usually go to has two 240s, so I don't see why I shouldn't come home with what I need today. So we're gonna go pick up those parts, and then hopefully we can get that 87 DL. See, oh wait, no, crap. Yeah, no, it's 86 DL running today. That's the plan. So we're gonna head out. We're gonna get it done. So peace out. So first, Volvo 240 in the yard that I went to. Look at what they did. Same thing. So that's useless. Luckily there's a second one right next to it. So hopefully that thing has the right fuel pump connections. And number one didn't have it. Number two has the same crap. Who does this? It's not like these pumps are cheaper. I don't know. Guess we're going to plan B. So I figured out that the junkyard down the street has a 940. I don't know if the fuel pump connections are the same, but it's kind of my only chance. It's funny because the dude who sent this car to the junkyard, he couldn't leave behind his favorite anime picture, so he scraped them off before he junked it. Very classy. Well, I just got back from the junkyard, and it was amazing. Every single 240, every single 740 that was down there had the janky fuel pump. I don't know why, or I didn't know that was that common. Those like the fuel pumps with like the normal connections, they're not that expensive, and I've seen these ones on sale before, and I'm like, they're not that more expensive than, or that much cheaper than a normal fuel pump. So I don't know why people do that. Without those connections, I can't really, like, there's no real way for me like to just wire it to that pump, because there's no like threads on it, or it's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna find those electrical connections, or I could just order one of these pumps. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. I technically got it started. Technically, it ran at some point. I poured some gas in there, and it did its thing for a couple seconds. But I don't know. We'll probably have to wait for those parts to show up, and then while we're waiting, we'll probably work on the 90 and the 87. The 90 is pretty much almost done. I'm still putting a couple miles on it just to make sure it's good to go. And then after that, it's going to be posted for sale, which I'll probably do that in that video. And then the 87, I'm going to start working on that car, making sure, well, finding out all of its little kinks. So we're gonna have fun doing that. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share it with a friend. If you guys, if you know anybody that's into Volvo content on YouTube, share the video. They might you know, they might get a kick out of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Remember to drive safe, and I'll see you guys next time.